Okay.
So our first question is about how many people have you caught using vapes in our school?
I can give you more than I would like.
Okay.
Do you feel that confiscating vapes at school is an effective solution to preventing student vaping?
The part that you guys see is the confiscation. What you don't see is us running down the source. So that's done by outside deputies. So we find out, it's just no different than taking a marijuana pipe from somebody. We don't let you keep the instrument you used to break the law. We confiscate it. And then we find out where it came from. And then we shut that source down. So that's how we work it. So there's some behind the scenes stuff that you guys as students don't see, but we just don't stop with confiscation.
And do you think that we need to be more verbal about the dangers of vapes and nicotine addiction in high school?
Yes. Now, when you say we, what do you mean?
Just like the district or like the schools all around the
The
country.
district, this is more than this a district issue. This is a nationwide issue. And I talked to every sophomore in the building eventually that of the dangers of vaping.
Mm-hmm.
And that Jewel in particular is being sued right now for lying to kids. So when you talk about an issue like vaping, or you talk about an issue or marijuana use or anything like that, you got to always look big picture. You start small and you look out, and that gives you a better idea how bad the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
When you're myopic and you just think about, well, Hamilton or the district, you assume it's just a local problem.
Yeah.
When it's a nationwide problem, because you had Jewel and others lie to kids saying that vaping was safe, when in fact nicotine is in over 98% of all vape juice. So that's where we are. So this has exploded nationally. So so the district through Hamilton Connects is doing parental education, and with my assistance, the sheriff's department's assistance, we're trying to talk to kids about it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember, we're really swimming upriver on this deal, because the misinformation about it being safe was so prevalent that we're really trying to get it to where kids are learning that it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that vaping is a good solution to smoking?
No, because of what I just said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was initially the marketing strategy is disgusting. Tobacco companies really flip the script on kids. You know, if I would say to you, do you want to smoke? You want to smoke a cigarette?
No.
No, you guys all know that, don't you?
Yes.
Right? So then they come up with this idea of e-cigarettes, and that e-cigarettes is a way for you to get that same oral fixation of smoking a cigarette without the danger, right? So that was the marketing strategy. Jewel took it to a next level by saying, well, we have this vape juice and we have flavor, strawberry or whatever some of that stuff was, and it's safe. Now we're starting to see that, you know, nicotine was involved. So, and popcorn lung, and there's some other things involved with it that we're starting to find out that is not necessarily a safe alternative. The safe alternative is to quit.
Do you feel that teens are more mentally or physically addicted to vaping?
Well, nicotine is physically addictive, regardless of how old you are. Now, the studies, I'm not familiar with any studies that if it's any more dangerous for, 13 and 19-year-olds, as far as development, brain development. I don't know. I know marijuana it is, but I'm not 100% sure. But you can across the board know that it's physically addicted to anybody.
And do you think social media has an effect on teen mass vape use?
Yes, because it's seen right now as positive. It's not harmful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the kids that I catch, when I educate them, you know, their mouths drop open. Or when we talk about it, whether it's parents or whether it's in the health class, you know, when you start giving statistics about what's really going on, you know, that's when mouths drop open. And then the old crap moment is, I may be addicted. How do I get out of this?
Okay.
One more question.
Oh, one more. All right. Do vapes cause teens to use other drugs such as weed and alcohol?
Great question. The data is new. What I do know is kids that vape sometimes become bored with just vaping and grab a jewel pod loaded with marijuana and try that. Now, I can't tell you with a statistical certainty that that's going on, but it's stuff that I'm hearing about on the street. So, is vaping a gateway drug? Is nicotine vaping a gateway drug? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.